Hi everyone, hope you are doing well. Welcome to the show Get to Know UMCS. My name is Maciej Cieciora and today with my colleague Roberta Niewiona we will host you today. Over to you, Robert.
Oh, thank you, Maciej. Thank you for everyone for putting time aside, joining us for this second edition of Get to Know UMCS. We are very, very happy to have you with us, and we have a specially lined out agenda for you. We have a couple of colleagues from the International Students Office. We have from the Faculty of Political Science and Administration, as well as a guest from the PhD program, and of course also from the Faculty of Geography and Spatial Management, as well as the Faculty of Economics. So stay with us. Please, over to you.
Here are a few things to know about UMCS. One, we are the biggest university in eastern part of Poland. Two, we are the youth capital of Europe of 2023.
Yes, and just for our viewers out there, kindly note that we will have a very special ending scene. So keep on the lookout for that. Don't go away. Stay with us and see you for the next session. Thank you. Hi everyone, welcome back from the short break. Now, our first guest here is from a very special unit of the university, the International Students Office. He goes by the name Alexander Stangret, and he's here to share with us a few advices, as well to point out a few things that the International Student Office deals with. Welcome to Get to Know UMCS show.
Thank you so much, Robert.
Yes.
Okay, so I just would like to present in a few short words what we do at the International Office. So we are basically responsible for students who would like to join any international exchange program, including, of course, first of all, the Erasmus program.
Yes.
We support these students as far as the recruitment process is concerned, and as well as the document gathering and sharing things. We also do support these students as far as visas, for example, and entrances are concerned.
Yes.
And we of course help them to make the particular choice of a given university they would like to join.
Oh, that's very important when you said all this assistance with regards to the assistance you provide to the international students. Now, during the course of preparing for this particular segment, we asked a couple of students to give us any questions that they would like presented to the International Students Office. And one of the questions that came out was, like, if I'm an international student and I'm not able to speak Polish, what kind of help should I expect from the International Students Office? And I believe from just the opening remarks you've made, you just hinted a little bit on that, but just for emphasis, would you kindly elaborate more on that part?
Sure, thank you so much for your question. So as far as non-Polish speaking students are concerned, of course we do communicate in English, both me and my colleague, the second person working at the office. We are helping these students who would like to come to our university, but also leaving our university for some exchanges. So as I said, we speak Polish. My colleague also speaks some good Spanish. So we of course will support whoever is not a Polish speaking person. We have multiple of such students every year who would like to go for an exchange program, and I mean these are not Polish speaking students.
Yes. Just in a nutshell, people also ask, right, like they've joined the university, they've been here for the first semester, and they're like, hey, what is this Erasmus that we're hearing about? So maybe you can draw some light on this, because it's in the category of study abroad programs that are available here at UMCS. So maybe just draw a little bit more light on that.
Of course. Yeah, so Erasmus basically is a very pretty much old initiative of the European Commission, and the idea is exchanging, experiences and thoughts. So the very idea is that you have a range of countries. Most of these are European Union countries, but not only, to which you can go for either one semester or the whole academic year. Now we are also introducing some short-term mobilities, like for a few weeks even. And you are free, of course, to choose any country of your preference. So it can be as as I said, a European Union state or beyond. And the most important thing that we also help from the financial point of view to the student who would like to take part in the Erasmus program.
Actually, he's saying this, and it's very important to note that once you're a student at UMCS, no matter which country you come from, you can apply. I can attest to that. I was on Erasmus and I went to Prague, to the Czech Republic. Yeah, and thank you so much for providing that insight, particularly on that area. And you talked about the short-term mobilities as well, and these are applicable to the students as well as the professors, right? Like those who are coming in for like research purposes?
Yeah, so this idea, this initiative is only at, at the initial stage of preparation by the European Commission. This is the first year they are testing that. But the idea is that yes, both students and, well, let's say professors and scientific workers, they of course can join this initiative.
That's amazing.
So
that's
to
amazing.
shorten up the periods of mobility, but to, enlarge the, enlarge the number of the students and professors who can participate.
That's amazing. Okay, and just besides the study abroad and other initiatives that we do at the university, just to throw more light for our students that, for instance, are already here and those that we intend to come to UMCS, what other extracurricular activities are available, to international students besides those that are organized? Of course, there are those that are organized by the International Students Office, but there are also others, like, from within Lublin itself.
Okay, so the most important thing I would like to, let's say, advertise a little is the ESN, which stands for Erasmus Student Network. It's like a separate organization controlled by the students, and these are basically people who either have already been at the Erasmus exchange program or only planning to do so, or they are just, keen on the very idea of that. So these are people who, they are united by the one idea of the Erasmus, so they can, for example, support these international students who come to our university, even with Polish language, some Polish culture, flat renting process, even the very basic things like which is the better place to go into the city and to visit, for example, in the country. So I would say that ESN is like the key point beyond the Erasmus International Office.
Because they also organize like trips to other different cities, to different locations, even within close proximity of Lublin.
Yeah, exactly. So of course Erasmus is not just about studying, it's also about some leisure activities. So as you say, they organize some different trips, starting from basic trips within Lublin, but also going to other cities and even sometimes countries. So yeah, definitely you can enlarge your Erasmus experience if you do join the ESN one.
Oh wow, that's amazing. And you were on Erasmus as well, right?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, that's wonderful. Which place did you go to?
I went to Germany.
Fantastic, very beautiful place. And speaking from your experience, of course, as an alumni of the university, if you're given an opportunity to share some advice with your younger self, what would it be? And probably even to the larger community of the students.
Okay, so that may sound trivial, but I would just say don't worry and don't be afraid, really, because I've seen so many students coming for the first time to our office. They are really afraid. They have some, piece of fear in their eyes. But the first thing they say when they come back here to Poland, when is the next time I can go? So they're so keen on the program, and believe me, just don't be afraid. The world is so large, and we live in the era of internationalization and digitalization things. So it's the thing you really have to try when you are a student in one of the biggest European Union countries.
Thank you so much for sharing this outlook. So for our viewers out there, thank you so much for your time and for keeping with us. We're just going to go for a short break. Stay with us, please, and then we have much more things coming up that you will enjoy. Thank you again, Alexander, for joining me for this session, and I hope that you won't become a stranger to get to know UMCS next editions. Thank you so much.
I will. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Robert, and I work with the Welcome Center at UMCS. It's a very important contact place for all our international students. Today I take you on a short visit to our offices. Please come with me. The center is international at heart. and the work we do is aimed at integration of our students, international staff, and PhD students at the university. Our students come from all over the world, and our doors are open to everyone. Our approach to service delivery comes with a smile and a feeling of home away from home. In addition to integration activities, we also offer mentorship to international students with interests in other extracurricular endeavors.
At Welcome Center, UMCS, I found a right team to assist me. See you there.
The project was financed by the Polish National Agency for Academic Exchange under the Welcome to Poland program.
Hi everyone, welcome back from the break, and thank you so much for putting time aside and keeping with us. Now with me here, I have a very special guest from Thailand. We'll give her the opportunity to say something brief about Thailand, but she goes by the names Raiwin Veraplin.
Yes.
She's a current student pursuing MA Data Science at the Faculty of Economics. Sawadee krap, Raiwin.
Sawadee. Yes, my name is Raiwin Veraplin, or you can call me Pure. That is my nickname. It's easy to say. Yes, I'm from capital city of Bangkok in Thailand.
Yes. Oh, that's amazing. But offhand, if I was meeting you for the first time, what would you tell me to try out in terms of like delicacies? Like, what's your favorite food?
Favorite food?
Yes.
Obviously it's Thai food.
Yeah.
But I love tom kha kai.
Tom kha kai.
Yeah, it's like a traditional dish from Thailand.
Yeah.
It's made with coconut milk.
Oh,
with chicken, yes, and a lot of spicy.
Oh, spicy. That's really amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that bit about your culture back home. Now, I would like to bring you back to the academics part. Then we'll get back to, all the social part. Yes. Now, you're in your first year. How has it been like for you, the experience, the exams, and fitting into, the routine of class?
Okay. Actually, I have been here just only 4 months.
Yes.
Yes, at first it's very hard to adapt to here because in Thailand it's very, how can I say, the weather is hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
But here it's cold.
Yeah.
And how can I say, the education here is totally different from Thailand.
Okay.
Here it's give more practicing than Thailand. In Thailand we learn just only like theory things. It's not a practical.
So theoretical part, and here it's very hands-on, very practical.
Yes.
But I'm hoping that you're enjoying that whole experience. Yes. Oh, that's amazing.
Actually, the exam is a little bit hard, but it's worth it.
But you're almost done with your exams or not yet?
I'm already finished the exam, just waiting the grade.
Fantastic, so fantastic. Now we'll get to the part where you're going to tell me what's going to be the next plan since the exams are done, because I know there's the holidays coming up. So you've told me about your experiences, your initial experiences here. So I'd like to ask you something more to that tune. For instance, with culture shock.
Culture shock?
Yes. What culture shocks did you experience, getting here?
100% it's about Sunday, because in Thailand our mall is never closed.
Yeah.
We open like we have some convenience store, open 24 hours, 7 days.
Yes.
But here on Sunday, the mall is closed.
All the malls are closed.
When you're hungry, like you have to wait for Monday to buy some ingredients from mall. It's like, for me.
But that is also for me, coming here as a student initially, for me that was also a shock at first, because I was like, close everything on Sunday?
Yeah.
But I also got to learn a little bit about the culture in relation with that, because the Polish culture is very much rooted in the religion. and you definitely need to take rest, as they say. So that is why the Sunday, but mostly with the restaurants, usually those ones are open. So that is the other part that is interesting. In case you want to eat out, there's always those open restaurants. And then now we're going to get back to something that you had said earlier about the food and all of this. So what other extracurricular, interests have you been up to since you came to Lublin?
You mean about the food?
Yeah, like food or like activities. You've been going to the gyms, you've gone to the movies.
That I said, for now, it's winter. So, I mean, I'm just almost stay at the dorm because it's cold, very cold for me. Just, and we have, how can I say, the study class.
The
so
study class.
Just go to the university and back to dorm. It's, they didn't have any.
But you've also had the opportunity to move around within the city.
Yes, just old town. Walking with my friends. But I went to Zakopane before.
Zakopane.
Yes, that's
so
great.
How was that for you?
That's hurt a lot because that's my first time that I played snowboarding.
Okay.
That's hurt a lot, but it's great. Yes.
And back to Lublin, any particular places within the old town that you have visited?
Yes, old town. Yes. I mean, here it's so peaceful compared with my hometown, like Bangkok, because it's that's so crowded. Yeah,
there are so many people in Bangkok.
Yes.
And Lublin is just like very calm. And you can walk around, go anywhere, and you feel safe as well.
Yes, very safe.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And what, in terms of also differences, what differences do you see between Thailand and let's say, not entirely Poland, but just like Lublin? Like the cities, like what key differences do you see? Because for me it was more of like the public transport in my country was totally different. And when I got here, I had to relearn, like the routes. They're very organized. That was one part that.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you talk about the transportation in Thailand, I mean, because I live in capital city, so we have train, like SkyTrain or underground, even bus, we have it, but here just only bus.
Yes.
But how can I? Because they have the schedule of the bus. But in Thailand, we don't have it. When you want to go outside, you have to wait like 2 hours for one bus. But here you can check on the
app.
Google, on the app, like, okay, I will go to this place. I can check like the time schedule. Like it's so easy to take.
And that's for me, that's the part that really helped me to adapt in as a student, because at the time also, we had a very different faculty at Plus Litevsky, so we had to go there, for classes. So you have to take the bus, so you get to know the schedule, fit it in within your program. And anything for our future applicants, or maybe even like people from back home who want to apply to UMCS, if you had an opportunity to share with them some piece of advice about Lublin and about just UMCS, what would that be? What would you tell them?
Okay, guys, just come to UMCS. It's so great opportunity to be here. Because for Asian people, we want to study abroad, but we don't have any information about the study abroad in Europe or even in Poland. But place here is so great. I mean, the cost of living is not high, and you can live here like the great opportunity to live here. Like
you have an opportunity after the studies to, even before the studies end, to at least move around in Europe, visit other countries. So that's a very good opportunity, and I feel like UMCS is a gateway to that. Yeah. So thank you so much, Raiwin.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Kop kun krap. So I hope I've gotten the pronunciation very well. Thank you so much for putting time aside, for being here with us. And we're going to take a short break. And please stay with us, and see you soon.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, my name is Faith Liza. I study International Relations at Marie Curie Skłodowska University here in Lublin. I chose to study at UMCS because of it's one of the most international university in Poland and has a very diverse student community. Today, I and my friends are visiting the city and will introduce you to members of Lublin Municipal Office, concerned with engaging young people. The city authorities are hands-on professionals and cooperate with UMCS on a number of projects, internship opportunities, workshops, and events.
Hi, my name is Victoria. I'm working in the municipality of Lublin in division responsible for academic relations. You are very welcome to visit us to find out more about the project that we are with the team responsible for, such as Lublin Akademicki, visiting professor, study in Lublin, entrepreneurship kits, and all projects that we are doing with 9 universities. University of Maria Curie Skłodowska, as you probably know, are the biggest university in our city. They also have the huge amount of international students from all over the world. And if you want to know more projects we together with the University of Maria Curie Skłodowska are doing, you're welcome to visit student.lublin.eu webpage. Thanks.
My name is Marcin Garbowski. I work at the Business Ecosystems Department at the Lublin City Hall. Together with Maria Curie Skłodowska University, we organize a series of events called Business Mentoring Sessions, part of the Lublin Global Community Initiative. Its goal is to present the foreign students the various job opportunities available in our city, as well as to activate their entrepreneurial spirit. Thanks to this, we hope that the students may become active professional members of our community.
The project was financed by the Polish National Agency for Academic Exchange under the Welcome to Poland program.
Hi everyone, welcome back from that short break. Now with me here on the stage I have Miss Courtney Wendy, who is a third-year student, Bachelor of Tourism Management at the Faculty of Spatial Earth Sciences and Spatial Management. I will just give her a quick opportunity to tell us about where she's from, and then we'll get right into the questions of the day.
Hi, so like you said, my name is Courtney Wendy and I'm from Kenya. I'm a third-year tourism management student at UMCS, and since I'm studying tourism, it's not marketing, but I would like to say like a fun fact about Kenya. So Nairobi is the capital city of Kenya, and it's like the only capital with a national park in its center.
That is very interesting. Wow, the only capital city with a national park, yeah, right in the center.
Right in the center.
Well, we'll have to get to that at some point. So thank you for making time and joining me here today for Get to Know UMCS show. Now I just have just a few follow-up questions. You're in your third year. What has been the process like for you? You know, with the classes, with the life generally here in Lublin, what has it been like for you? There are any challenges and experiences that you can share with us?
I think it's been a beautiful experience for me, to be honest, because I'm in a class with so many international students from all over the world. And getting to hear things about people from different countries is exciting for me. So, yeah.
And like you say, very many people from different parts of the world in your class. Like offhand, which countries?
China.
Yes.
We had an Erasmus student from Turkey, Portugal, Ukraine, Poland, Kenya, Tanzania.
Oh, that's amazing. So it's like from every different part of the globe, at least there is somebody that came from the same class with you. And you mentioned that there was an Erasmus student in your class, but then also bearing in mind that there are so many students from different parts of the world, and prior to you coming on here, there was a guest who was from the International Students Office. So looking at all these things that you've said in play, are there any activities or any opportunities that you've participated in or that have pushed you to have a close interaction with the International Students Office?
Yes, I believe in the beginning of joining UMCS, the application procedure, the whole process involved me actively being supported by the International Students Office, and also when I came here, the Welcome Center. So whenever I have a question, I can come to you people for assistance and what the way to look for a way forward.
Especially also with the information, let's say regarding the temporary residence card when you're a student here, then you have, of course, to visit the International Students Office because there's always information that they have that will be necessary for you to make the whole application really smooth. And again, still also related with your time here, the challenges, experiences, have there been such things that you could be able to share with us, maybe from that particular point?
On the challenges, I think the only challenge I have is the language. The language. But the longer you stay here, the more you learn.
Yeah, more accustomed to the words you get. So sometimes you may not be able to speak back, but you understand. Yeah, you understand what people are talking about. Oh, that's very interesting perspective. And then regards like you're in your third year, you're finalizing. Of course, you've had all these experiences. Any special memories that you particularly can pick on and say, oh, you know, while I was here, this first memory for me that comes to mind when I think about my time here at UMCS?
First memory, I think it's getting to know about the Polish culture and the fact that I also have Polish classmates, so it makes it easier and better to understand them and somehow be a part of them.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Any particular dishes that you've tried out, the Polish cuisine?
Everybody says pierogi. So, pierogis and kielbasa.
Oh, kielbasa. Oh, I love the kielbasa. Okay. And then, what did you like the whole period that you were here? I assume there are things that you missed from back home. Anything that you can point out that you missed from back home that, given the opportunity, you would bring with you all the way from Kenya?
If I could, I would bring all the animals. But at the same time, I miss my culture, Kenyan culture, as well as food. Definitely. Food.
Yeah, but I mean, still related to that, survival-wise, you've grown accustomed. You've spent here 3 years, so there's things that you've grown accustomed to. Any survival tips that you can share with our viewers out there?
Yes. Be open, don't be shy, don't be afraid to speak up, and just interact with people. That's really cool. And thank you so much. And future advice for any students that are joining the program that you're in, and those that will apply probably from Kenya will have maybe many more applicants and students in the next intake. So don't think twice about applying for at UMCS because it's one of my greatest choices.
Oh, that's wonderful, wonderful. And thank you so much for making the time, Courtney. To our viewers out there, you've heard everything she had to say, and I'm so happy that she made the time to come here and be with us. So thank you so much, and I'm hoping that you will not become a stranger to the Get to Know UMCS show in the future and the next editions. So thank you so much for making the time, and all the best with the exams. Thank you. Hello, I am Robert Aineviona and I work for the Welcome Center UMCS. Also, I am a student at the Faculty of Political Science in the doctoral program, and today I would love to show you about this beautiful city of Lublin. Come with me. In Lublin, you have an amazing opportunity to visit some of the most charming museums in the eastern part of Poland and learn about the rich history of this city. Today, I and other students will give you a short tour of Lublin. Lublin is the biggest in eastern Poland, and it was granted municipal status as far back as 1317 and city status in 1474. It is a mix of the old and new structures. For instance, from the Lublin castle built by Casimir the Great, now a museum, you can enjoy the old and new contemporary art exhibited within its walls. It is home to exhibitions on inventions, traditions, tools, and most importantly, history and the unification of Poland. It's a worthy activity for the art connoisseurs and meeting new people. In addition, you have a panoramic view of the whole city atop the castle tower, and you can leave with a memorable selfie. Not far from the castle, you can take a walk through the old town and visit some of the richly decorated Renaissance buildings and religious monuments. If you're interested in more modern architecture and art, then definitely you have to visit the various exhibitions showcased at Spotkania Centrum Kultury. I would love to invite you to Lublin City, which is the home of Marie Curie Skłodowska University and also the cultural capital of Eastern Poland. See you soon, guys, and welcome to Lublin.
The project was financed by the Polish National Agency for Academic Exchange under the Welcome to Poland program.
Hi everyone, welcome back from that short break. Now, as we had mentioned before from the beginning, we have very special guests with us here today. Now, with me here on stage, I have Miss Siletemba Medlin Guta, a PhD student in the 3rd year at the Doctoral School of Social Sciences. I will just give her briefly an opportunity to talk about where she comes from before we get into our next session with some questions for her that will get everyone to know about UMCS.
Yes, greetings everyone. My name is Siletemba Medlin Guta. I am a 4th year PhD candidate at the UMCS Doctoral School of Social Sciences. I'm doing a PhD in political science and public administration, and I'm focusing my study area is in politics, public policy in South Africa.
Wow, that's amazing and wonderful. You wouldn't have said it any better. Now, you've been here for 3 years. You've now gotten into the 4th year.
Yes.
What has it been like for you, the life here in Lublin at UMCS and in the PhD program as well?
It has been an amazing experience, and I hope it continues like that.
Yes.
Lublin is a very wonderful city with beautiful people, and it's a very clean city, nice people. They're very understanding, they are loving. They actually love to see people like me here. They will ask you questions, and I've enjoyed my education experience a lot, the department that I'm at, and I think the whole of UMCS, as it were, it does a great deal in making sure that as a student you're supported in every endeavor. Whatever area of your life you need help, you're struggling, they're always there to answer you, to help you and deal with whatever situation that you're in.
Well, thank you so much for saying all those very beautiful things.
Thank you.
And when the studies are done, now that you're in your 4th year, when the studies are done, what's the plan? Should we start, preparing ourselves? Because I'm quite sure, Professor, we'll have a good opportunity. Do you want to stick with us at UMCS and be able to teach the next cohort of students as well?
Yes, that is the plan, because teaching is a passion of mine. I like teaching, and this is the reason why I've pushed so fast to make sure that I get this academic qualification so that I qualify to be able to talk to different audiences, talk to different graduates, and as well as like communicate to the global world on what I've started, what I'm continuing to start, and to like merge my experience here with the people from this side and those that are back at home.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Well said. I wouldn't have said it any better. And now, you talked about your research areas. Would you throw some light on this, like especially related with your research topic?
Yes, my research topic thesis goes like this: is the impact of neoliberalism and decoloniality on African politics. Yes. My case study being South Africa from the period of 2000 to 2018. So wonderful. I'm looking, it's a theoretical study, but a theoretical study that has a praxis side to it. Like there is theory and there's practical. So in my research, in researching and preparing for the topic, I saw that there's what is written in the textbooks, what is published in the papers, but there is what is going on the ground. On
the ground,
yes. So I'm trying to see, okay, how has both these theories affected the nation of South Africa in terms of their policy implementation, their relationship with the world, their international relations as it were, and also just to make sure that I make it, people are aware of what is going on, that research shouldn't be just theoretical, but it has to come in with the cases on the ground. Yes.
You know, I have a feeling that this particular research area is not going to just lead you in the academics only.
Yes.
I have a feeling that we are looking at a future ambassador as well in you. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. And just to throw more light on that, and maybe you can. I'll put it out there. You know, as a future ambassador of your country, what would you like to share with the world? You know, so that people know about your country, what it is about, and also, as an ambassador still, if you don't mind, what advice or what would you want the people out there to know about UMCS?
Yes. So first I'll talk about my beautiful country. Zimbabwe is a beautiful country filled with a lot of intelligent people that have a passion for education, a passion for their culture, and a passion to travel the world, as it were. And Zimbabwe has a lot of amazing people. Some of them are here in Poland studying in various universities, not only at UMCS. Some others are also in around other countries that are in the world. So Zimbabweans are warm-hearted people. They are very welcoming. They are loving. They like to interact with other people, and they like to learn. And they are always full of fun, very energetic, and have a lot of great initiatives, as I would say.
Amazing, amazing. Well said, well said. Now, as we wind up, for me, coming here also as an international student for the first time, there were very many things that were shocking for me.
Yes.
And of course, I had to come up with some sort of like survival techniques.
Yes.
Are there some that, for the period that you've been here, you've tried, tested, and you can be able to share some of those survival tips with us?
Okay, I had to come up with a survival strategy of surviving in winter. Because I realized that, you know, I wasn't getting enough sunshine as I should have. So I had to invest in good lighting in my room so that I keep it, you know, lively. And I just had to be very versatile in terms of how I'm very passionate about food as well. So I was really excited to know, like, what kind of foods are here in Poland? What is it that I would like to see? But because, you know, when you just came from home, you can't just jump into dishes. So I had to find myself in the middle ground, find something that will appeal to my taste from home, but at the same time trying to learn the cuisines. Yes.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful. So thank you so much, Miss Medellin. It has been a pleasure hosting you. Please don't be a stranger to get to know UMCS show. And I hope we'll have you also as well in the future. Again, thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us. For our viewers out there, thank you. For our viewers from Zimbabwe, we look forward to seeing you here in Lublin and especially at UMCS. So thank you so much for your time, and I hope I'll see you soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome back from this short break. Now, with me here on the stage, I have a very special guest. The name goes by the names Benjamin Dahirwe.
Yes.
Master's in International Relations from the Faculty of Political Science and Journalism, and he's here with us to share with us from his perspective how things have been since he has joined UMCS. But a little bit to add more on that, we have an extra special session with him where he's going to play for us a special tune from his album, so don't go away. For now, we just have a few questions for him that he has to answer, and then we'll get to that part. So, Benjamin, just to get everything going, what can you tell me about Rwanda? Something about Rwanda that you find interesting about Rwanda that you would love for the rest of the world to know?
Well, something well known about Rwanda is that Kigali is the cleanest city of Africa.
Ah, amazing.
Yeah. Not only Kigali, but people also.
Yeah.
So this is something I like about Rwanda and Kigali in general. So, yeah, and I'm really happy to be part of Rwandan society.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. From Rwanda now to Poland, what's the experience like in terms of your engagement with Polish culture, the new environment? How has it been like for you?
Everything has been good, maybe apart from the cold.
Yeah, the cold.
It was really challenging, but everything is good. The people here are amazing.
Yeah.
The streets are clean. It's like I've not moved away from
You've
Kigali.
not moved away from Kigali.
And so something I had to learn first of all is to be as fast as Polish people.
Yeah.
Because maybe I don't know, time goes fast here.
The whole concept of keep time on time.
Everything.
All right. So thank you very much for sharing. And the whole aspect, I was informed that you've just finalized your exams. So how was that for you? Your first time with the exams here? Give or take, what was your experience like in the classroom before the exams and during the exam period?
It was an experience. I wouldn't say it was easy, but challenging is good for those people who like challenges.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was easy, but we managed. So I'm really happy to have had this experience so far, and I'm still enjoying it now.
And now you're going for the holidays. What's the plan for the new semester? Your expectations?
Now I know I have a picture, an overall picture of what to expect. That I have to be on track. I have to do things way before, plan everything. When you don't do that, you end up having a pile of things to do.
A pile of things that you have to do.
It's challenging at the end, so now I know what to expect.
Oh, that's fantastic. So for our viewers out there, just a few other things I would like to say about Benjamin. He's a musician. He has been in the music industry for a bit of time. We have had albums released even before you joined the university. I would assume that is one of your very special, unique talents.
Yes.
Yes, unless you have also another extra one. Is there another extra one that you can tell us about?
I don't know. Maybe we'll keep with that. Keep with that for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. And now, as we wind down, of course, for our viewers out there, we are coming towards the end of this segment of Get to Know UMCS. But as I leave the stage, we're just going for a short break. Please keep with us. We have a very extra special segment where Benjamin is going to play for us a tune from his current album. So stay tuned and don't leave us, just briefly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Sude. The most important achievement that I gained is that in the last year of my studies, I had the chance to have a wallpaper producing company as a partner in my diploma project. This was the first time a company participated in an academic project at my faculty. My professors at this university introduced me to the job market by defining professional projects. The effective critics also had a great impact on my work process. I must say that studying at the UMCS has made me progress step by step and has given me the confidence to enter to the real job market. And I believe that the different experiences I gained during my studies will affect my future career. I would like to tell the students who want to take this program that they have to work hard, because there are so many projects at the first year. They really need to have precise time management. If they like to work in a certain field after graduation, they can determine most projects by focusing on that particular field. And this is one of the advantages of this program, which has the flexibility while having many projects to work on.
The project is financed by the Polish National Agency for Academic Exchange.
Antes que lleve temer escala muerte, sabe como dá você ir. Good stuff made a location. Baby kitya, na posta na luka yunano. Dame tringai na salila yo. Chishenen zagu sanga yo. Gucci and Gabbana for you. Louis Nike's for you. Dernier gomme, c'est ça. Je trouvais du bénéfice sana. Uvuga nk'aba quinoise, ugenda nk'aba française. Nataye niyo yayo, mademoiselle elle est coquine. Elle fait semblant d'aimer, sauf qu'elle hésite quand même. Si shaka kukulesha, wahinduye amateka. Muvane bendo, sikubeshya nzaguha umushahara. La plus belle ukanyibutsa mama, kukubura kuri jye no gusara. Muvane bendo, sikubeshya nzaguha umushahara. La plus belle ukanyibutsa mama, kukubura kuri jye no gusara. I used to think we real, I used to think we ballin'. Hitting goals, girl, I think I hit the wrong spot. But it's alright, but it's alright. Baby, mumutima wanje, mbona wowe gusa. Hitting goals, girl, I think I hit the wrong spot. But it's alright, but it's alright. J'aime quand tu fais la siesta, j'aime quand tu stay la night. De shaka kuba master, baby you blow my mind. Ndira nk'umu gangster, ndashaka kuba mine. Bamwe mpyise umeze nk'umu rockstar, uno dos tres. Lelo naho bengayo tumanuke na Benz. 99 turi classic baby na my chance. 99 turi classic baby na my chance. Mupane beno, sikubeshya nzaguha umushahara. La plus belle ukanyibutsa mama, kukubura kuri jye no gusara. Muvane bendo, sikubeshya nzaguha umushahara. La plus belle ukanyibutsa mama, kukubura kuri jye no gusara. I used to think we real, I used to think we ballin'. Hitting goals, girl, I think I hit the wrong spot. But it's alright, but it's alright. Baby, mumutima wanje, mbona wowe gusa. Hitting goals, girl, I think I hit the wrong spot. But it's alright, but it's alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to choosing for stay with us. We have come to the end of our program.
And ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you enjoyed that last segment. So please know that at UMCS you will be at home, and see you soon.